iCulture, the most cultured.
Unit 27. It's culture time. The computer that thinks in possibilities. Quantum computers may sound like science fiction, but they could soon change medicine, climate science, and everything in between. Imagine a maze. An ordinary computer tries every path, one by one, until it finds the exit. A quantum computer, in theory, explores all paths at once. That is the essential idea, and it changes everything about how we think about speed and problem solving. Before we dive in, it helps to understand how a traditional computer works. All computers process information using bits, tiny switches that are either 0 or 1. Every word, image, and video on your phone is just a very long sequence of zeros and ones. Quantum computers work differently. Instead of bits, they use qubits, pronounced qubits. A qubit does not have to be 0 or 1. It can be both at the same time, a state called superposition. This allows a quantum computer to process many possibilities simultaneously rather than one at a time. To understand the difference more clearly, think about finding a specific grain of sand on a beach. A traditional computer would pick up each grain and check it. A quantum computer could, in theory, check all the grains at once. This is a simplification, but the underlying idea is real. Here is a surprising fact. In 2019, Google announced that its quantum computer had solved a specific calculation in 200 seconds, a problem that would have taken a traditional supercomputer approximately 10,000 years. That announcement set the tone for what was possible. While scientists were still debating whether quantum computing was even possible, engineers had already begun building the first prototypes. These early machines were large, fragile, and extremely cold, colder than outer space, but they worked. So, what could quantum computers actually do for us? In medicine, they could analyze human DNA at incredible speed, helping to identify diseases before symptoms appear. In climate science, they could model weather systems with far greater accuracy than today's computers allow. In security, they could both strengthen and break current encryption systems, opening the door to entirely new approaches to data protection. Quantum computing is not yet part of our daily lives, but the foundations have already been laid. The scientists and engineers who built those early machines had already changed the direction of technology, even before most people had heard of a qubit.